So hello Tord.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
How was it that you came to be working with the Fair Trade Furniture Company?
The reason I started working with Fair Trade Furniture Company was that Hugh Ross, who is the owner of the company, had a connection with tradecraft, and which I had as well. I've been working as a consultant for them in Kenya and in Vietnam. And at one occasion when he was visiting tradecraft, he mentioned to someone that he had this idea of maybe producing fair traded furniture. And someone said, oh, you should speak to Tord, he is a furniture designer.
So where did the idea of asymmetrical furniture come from?
The first time we met, he asked me, can you come up with an idea for the most comfortable chair waiting for me after a hard day at work, for a good book or maybe a gin and tonic? And I said, of course I can. And later on I was thinking, what have I got myself into? And that's where the idea came up to make this corner, the crawl up corner, where you could really enjoy yourself. This is my place, and don't interfere with me now. So, and that's how it all started, and that was the chair number one. The initial idea came out of that idea.
How long did it take to get from the first design ideas to designing chair number one where you are now?
As always in a design process, you come up with one idea and you think, I can do it the other way as well, and I can maybe do it this way. And that created the chair number two, which is the Georgia, which has the same idea with a high side and a high back to one side, and you have this corner. Then I had to look into how can I use the weaving technique that we had decided to use in different ways, and that's when the chair number three, which is called Conservatory, the cylindrical one, came out of that idea. It's a little different, and actually the chair I'm sitting in now is a development of the cylindrical Conservatory.
We've spoken about the designs of the chair and the fact that you and Hugh are both involved in fair trade, and you wanted to make these chairs as a fair trade product, but how did that affect the actual design of the chair? Was it an issue?
Yes, it was a challenge to put the design on a level where it was a good enough design to be called contemporary for the Western market. At the same time, to find a production in the third world where it should be produced, which had the skill to fulfill these expectations we had.
Do you think your Scandinavian background and your industrial design history has affected the feel of the chair?
When you work as an industrial designer, it's always the function that comes first. And then you try to make the function as beautiful as possible. And in this case, I have created the chair following the brief that it should be as comfortable as possible, and that's what people are saying, and they like the shape. So I hope I have achieved what the challenge that we try to meet.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Tord.
Thank you very much yourself. It was a pleasure.